Hello YouTube. So Black Friday ended and Amazon just went straight into Cyber Monday mode. That's this coming Monday. And so some of those links in my past video no longer work. Some of those items are still for sale, still for the same price. So if you missed them on the first time, good chance to get them again. So in this video, we're going to be looking at all those deals specifically for video games, gaming, audio, visual, in those categories, memory cards, things like that. And to get started with the retro gaming, we got the C64 Mini. This is the cheapest price for a really long time, 25% off. So it's at 80 bucks, $59.99. So it goes up to 720p via HDMI, 2-player, and I forget how many titles are on here. I mean, the Raspberry Pi is obviously superior, but this is a branded product. You know, it's cool, it's purpose-built, you get that controller. So for those of you interested, grab a C64. Moving along, memory card deals. So in the last video, we saw that the 400 gigabyte went down to $80. Now it's back up to $118. So you kind of lost your opportunity there on that 400 gig, but the 256 gig is still the same price. So $39.99, 44% off, really good deal. The 128 for 20 bucks, amazing deal. 30 bucks for the 200 gig, amazing deal. The 16 gig, 32 gig are great deals as well. I don't really talk much about those because, you know, it's not that much more money for double the space. But speaking of which, if you still want to go Samsung over SanDisk, same price, cheaper 32 though. $6 for 32 is ridiculous. I mean, it costs more. Oh, I thought that was a 16. But you know, it's really good price for a 32. Way cheaper than the $9, almost $9 over here, $8.50 versus $6. So really good. If you want a 32, go Samsung. 128, it's up to you. 256, go SanDisk. That kind of rhymed, right? Okay. So these SanDisk Extremes are awesome. I have a 32 gigabyte on me. They're so fast. Like I can write a 32 gigabyte image in minutes. It just whoop, writes the image super fast. As far as read speeds, you're not going to see a huge difference in the Raspberry Pi, like boot times and things like that. But if you have like a GoPro or a video camera, something that's processing a lot, a cell phone potentially, you can access the data on these much quicker than you can with the Ultra series. So Samsung Ultra versus the Extreme. So if you got the money, you know, and the 32 gig is only, compared to the non-Extreme, it's only a couple bucks more. Totally worth it at this price point. And I'm sure, you know, we'll see the 128 get a little smaller as well, or cheaper as well. All right, moving along. So this kit is still the same price if you guys are interested. Tinkerboard, or not tinkering, STEM learning, breadboards, all these sensors and things like that. I built a robot. And what I forgot to mention in the last video, what's so great about this, and is a good gift too, is that CD they give you with has PDF files filled with like how-to videos. So there's like instructions and things like that. So it's kind of like Legos in that you get all the supplies, but you also get the directions. So that's, just remember that, right? Because it looks a little intimidating, I'm sure at first. And then not to mention, there's just tons of write-ups and YouTube videos on it. I forgot to mention this on Black Friday, the NVIDIA Shield on sale. Awesome emulation machine. It's HDR compliant, so if you want to watch HDR you know, content, it will stream that. It will push it out via, I think it's HDMI 2.0. Typically, you need that standard or higher to get that kind of quality. So to Android TV, you can hack it. You can put Dolphin on it. You can put all sorts of cool stuff on it. And for 160 bucks with the controller, and I think you can just get the non-controller, it's even cheaper. Yeah, so Android TV does work with like GameSir controllers and like Xbox 360 controllers. So if you have your own controllers, you can even get it as cheap as $140, which is ridiculous. Especially shipped to your door, don't have to go into a store, things like that. All right, moving along. So for those of you that want to start streaming, I don't use the Elgato, but I know a lot of other people in retro gaming do use the Elgato, and they have really good experience with it. So if you want to get a capture card, there's a big sale on a lot of the Elgatos, especially in HD. So this is great for, you know, console players, but also if you're playing computer gaming, you want to start Twitch TV, or you have a kid who wants to start streaming, that's a great option as well. The other main brand as far as streaming devices is AverMedia. That's the one that I use. It's decent. It's not amazing. I use something similar to this one. I think I use the older model of this one, but 100 bucks. or I'd go for an extra $30 that the Elgato goes 1080p 60 FPS. I don't think this one goes 60 FPS. I think it's only 30. So the Elgato is kind of the way to go. So that's why I'll put a link to that if you're interested. So if you got the capture card, and you want to start streaming, you might want a video camera. I mentioned this in my last video. I'm using the older model of this, the C920. That's what you're seeing me on. The green screen isn't quite set up perfectly because my lighting isn't perfect, but it works great. So to get the newer model, with some more features, more software for only $5 more, normally $100, really great. So if you get the capture card, the webcam, and you already have the device, you can start streaming a YouTube channel super easily. And you get high quality content. They get to see it exactly like you see it. So I probably should have showed you this deal earlier. This is a really good deal because now it's saving an extra 15% off. On Black Friday, it was just $42.99, no coupon code. But now with this coupon, 4 times $1.50 is like $6. So it's a little over $6 off. So now it's under $40. It'll be like 38 or something like that. And that's a great deal for this G4S because it does Bluetooth 2.4 wireless. It works with the RetroPie. Should work with the Shield. Should work with PC. All sorts of things. So if you're emulating, it also has a cell phone clip built in. You just flip it up, boom, cell phone clip. So playing PPSSP, PSP games, super easy. Yeah, I really like that controller. And it's got grips. It's really good. To me, it's like the ultimate Xbox 360 controller. You got lit up LEDs, center button. I think it has turbo. Don't quote me on that. Does it have turbo? It might not have a turbo button. Boo-hoo. Okay. Cool. Xbox One, same price as Black Friday if you're still interested. The Intel Nook, still on sale if you want to do retro gaming, mini PC. Cool option here. There's also a lot of certified refurbished old Dells and like IBMs or Lenovo's that are out, and great emulation computers for a couple $100. You're getting i5s in them, things like that. That'll just blow emulation away, as far as anything up to GameCube at least. All right, gaming headsets. Last time I mentioned Turtle Beach, but really good brands as well is the HyperX, as well as I have 2 headphone deals. Yeah, the Krakens. So the Kraken 7.1 for an extra $10, but name brand. The only thing is it's white. So I don't know if you guys like white. They get dirty easily, things like that. So either go for the Razer Krakens, or I'd go for, did I move that other one? The HyperX Clouds for $10 less. And that one comes with a carry case. They're black, won't get dirty as much. Both got really good reviews, 4,200 reviews. So again, if you want to stream, you might also want one of these. Also, I believe the Blue, as far as microphones, that webcam I showed you doesn't necessarily have great speakers. I've used them before, they're not great. You do want an external microphone for recording and for streaming, whatever you're doing. But I think the Blue Yeti, which is considered like a staple, I believe is on sale. Yeah, there you go. $89.99, which is really good. These are typically at least $100, and so they're $10 off. But the thing about these is if you go on like your local Craigslist or something like that, they don't really lose value. They're kind of the industry standard. So, even if you only use it a few times, you'd be able to sell this on eBay or something like that for like 70 bucks or something. So think about that when you invest in something like a condenser mic. They, as long as you don't mess them up, they hold their value pretty well. Gaming mouse, best one I found was the Razer. $40, normally 70. Really nice gaming mouse. There's a lot of mechanical keyboards out there. Just search, you'll find some really good deals on that. So Peripherals, a lot of good deals out there. I just didn't grab them all. And then lastly, PS4 controller for $38.99, 35% off. Not bad. And then on top of all this, I'll put links to the best gaming. There's a bunch of gaming laptop deals with dedicated graphics cards for like $700, MSIs and Asus, things like that. And then the HP Omens are on sale. And then with the desktop computers, iBuyPower and Cyber PC both have some custom dedicated graphics cards, both liquid cooled, both Intel based and both Ryzen based processors. Bunch of good stuff. Also, Amazon products. You have the Amazon Echoes, Amazon Fire Stick for emulation, for streaming, all sorts of their products all on sale because, obviously Cyber Monday, Amazon can discount their own products. But speaking of which, also look at Amazon basic products. So for example, like what I was looking at earlier is Amazon basic outdoor products. I'll put a link just to Amazon basics in the Cyber Monday. But there's like there's a real lot of little cool stuff that are Amazon branded products that are really nice. For example, like those camping chairs, like, or this right here, this audio cable, 3 feet of this, the digital optical cable for $4, great deal. But also, what I was gonna say is like everything from dog to charging tables to the storage shelf. That's not amazing, but pretty good. Their batteries are on sale. But as far as workout equipment, I was in there looking for some weights, and they had camping chairs for like $18. Those foldable camping chairs, brand new. Cornhole was on sale. They have like a horseshoe stuff. It's really like they have a lot. The high density foam roller. Like I highly recommend checking out the Amazon basic deals because there's a lot of really interesting deals. And also do your Christmas shopping now and pick them up on deals and then just wrap them, be done with it. You don't have to go to the store. So there you go. There's my Cyber Monday deals. I'll go ahead and update this list if I post this video and then some of them change or I find new ones. I'll make sure to post them. If you guys have any deals I should be posting for Amazon specifically, let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys are all having a great holiday, and I'll catch you on the next one.